Wait, that's awesome.
And I can just
I didn't realize it did that.
And then just hold it back
Yeah,
down.
this is like a product demo. It's like a bonus product demo.
So I came up with a little character for the Hobonichi, like kind of my Hobonichi mascot or like my planner mascot. Yeah, it was modeled after my grandma's farm cat because she's so cute. And of course, as Daisy said, I am obsessed with cats. So obviously the little mascot had to be a cat.
Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. We have part 4 of the 2026 Mid-Year Techo Kaigi. This is part 4, as I was saying before, so if you missed it, be sure to check out parts 1, 2, and 3. Techo Kaigi, for those of you who aren't familiar with the term, it means notebook meeting, and the idea of it is it's a meeting that you have with yourself that you check in and kind of see how your planner or your notebook usage has been going throughout the year. So this is a tradition that's been maybe 5 or 6 years that we've had going on at Yoseka, and we love to do it with our team members. We invite all of our team members, whoever wants to participate, and show the different planners and notebooks that they plan on using for the next year. So typically it's a video that we do at the end of the year going into the next year, and then we started to do a mid-year update as well because we thought maybe it would be good to check in with team members in the middle of the year to see how the planners have been going in the middle as opposed to waiting 1 full year for the next Techo Kaigi. So in this video, you'll be hearing from team members Sarah, who's here, and after Sarah, we'll have Sofia, and this will be the final of the Mid-Year Techo Kaigi update videos from Team Yoseka for 2026, and the next time you'll hear from us will be the end of the year when we start talking about our 2027 planners and notebooks. So without further ado, I'm really excited to get started with Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Daisy.
Hi, welcome.
Happy to be here.
Yay.
Oh my goodness. This is so exciting.
You're so cute. So I think for a lot of you who might be watching, you might not be super familiar with Sarah, but actually Sarah's worked on a lot of stuff that many of you have been excited about. She is our assistant product lead. So you might not be super familiar with Sarah, but you've definitely seen her hands and stuff. You've definitely maybe even heard her voice in certain videos that we've done. How long have you been working at Yoseka?
I think I started in February. So how many months is that now? 5. Oh my goodness,
wow,
5 months.
Yeah. So how's it been going?
It's been really exciting. It's been a lot of fun. I used to work at a stationery company right out of college, and then in between that, I worked at a bookstore. And so to come back to stationery, it's a lot of fun.
Yay.
It's really great.
I'm happy you could do that at Yoseka.
I love it here, and I've been a fan of Yoseka since I think I was in college. So when I worked at the other stationery company, I was aware of Yoseka and was, of course, a big fan. And so to now work at Yoseka is kind of a dream.
Wow.
Kind of a dream.
Yeah, like funny story about Sarah is that I had kind of interviewed you for another position a while ago, years ago, I guess. And at the time, like what we were looking for didn't really work out with what you were looking for. But I'm really happy that, you know, we could kind of come full circle and you can join our team in a way that makes a lot more sense for you now.
It's been great.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun. It's a great team. We do a lot of fun things here, and it's so nice to be back in the community where we just all love paper, because I love paper. And so it's nice to be with more people like that.
Yeah, Sarah probably has one of the most dangerous jobs here at Yoseka. You might be like, what, danger? Danger at Yoseka?
Oh, no.
Well, danger for a stationery lover, because every new product basically passes through Sarah's eyes or hands, and she's the one who's like doing Instagram stories on things and making a lot of our reels on Instagram and things like that. And more often than not, not more often than not, but a lot of the time, Sarah will succumb to the desire.
I think if I didn't, that would be a red flag. I think if I didn't, that would be concerning.
It's only expected. It's only human, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it. I'm really excited because honestly, every day that I work with Sarah, we don't always work out of the same location, but when I do work with Sarah, I see her with a lot of stationery, like notebooks, pens, like she uses stationery, you guys. So I'm really excited to hear from you and to see. So do you want to show us what you've been using this year and for what?
Yes, let's do it.
Yay!
Okay.
Ooh, those are your notebooks.
It's a pretty tall stack.
You got notebooks in all sizes.
I do,
and
I
colors.
do. This is what I use for my Osaka work notes.
Okay.
It's my little Apica A6 CD notebook.
Such good paper.
Incredibly smooth, incredibly smooth. I love it, I love it. I have a lot of different paper here. This is my Travelers. I carry this with me every day. It's mostly for everything, actually. This is my, so it's dated August 2022 to 2023. And was my therapy journal. And that is when I started, but then I continued it through this year. And this is from CW Pencil Enterprise. This is their custom notebook with Emilio Braga.
I remember.
And this is a continuation of that. This is my Tomoe River paper notebook in the dot grid.
Okay, a continuation of your therapy journal?
Yeah, just kind of like my brain dump, just
okay.
like my emotional thoughts,
Cool.
things like that, yeah.
Okay, I love your kitty.
Yay, yeah, these are my cats. This is May and this is Bee. They're both my tuxedo cats. Well, tuxedo cat, black cat. I keep the Polaroids in here. Makes me very happy to see them.
Yeah. Do you want to show us a little bit inside each of your notebooks? Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with my Apica.
This is your work notes.
My work notes. This is full.
It's so full.
This is so full.
Wow.
I like it for the small size because then I can just tote it everywhere. Sometimes I'm in between locations, like I don't always see you.
Yeah.
In the warehouse, sometimes I'm here in Osaka land filming something, and then we'll be in Brooklyn Navy Yard.
Right.
So I like it to be small. So this was what I started with when I first started here in February. And I'm just gonna quickly flip through this whole notebook. So it's all of my notes.
So you started that when you
everything.
started at Osaka?
I did, yeah.
Oh, you really filled it up.
I really did. All 5 months of it too.
Amazing.
I filled it up pretty recently.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's for my work notes.
Okay.
Very important.
You kind of just scribble anything, right? You're not like...
I scribble anything.
just-
Sometimes it's an ink swatch. Let me see if I have an ink swatch here. Okay. So here someone was asking about purples. And so here I swatched a bunch of different purples here on this notebook. And I also swatched it, I don't have it on me, but I swatched it on the Midori paper that we use, the MD cotton. Just so I can kind of get a good idea of the ink properties.
Yeah.
And so that way when someone asks me like, oh, I want this, like a dupe of this ink that maybe I ran out of or they don't have anymore.
Yeah.
So I just kind of want to see like what that kind of experience might look like on different paper.
Oh, okay. Very cool. All right, so this is your work notes, and you take notes primarily in fountain pens, I feel like I've seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep probably 5 on me at a time. I don't always use the 5.
Okay.
I usually try to stick to 1. I'll pick 1 for the day, but I
Okay.
always carry them around and then I'll decide the day of when I'm in the office.
Have you always done that, or is it like since you started working at Osaka? I'm curious.
It's since I've started working here.
Okay.
Yeah. I think mainly because I'm surrounded by all of it.
Yeah.
I'm like inspired, like I want to use what we have.
Yeah.
And so I actually, before I started here, I got my first gold nib pen, I think 2 years ago. And then I've started using it again since working here. I was so precious with it too.
Yeah.
Where I felt like, oh, because it's a 14 karat gold nib,
Right.
I couldn't use it every day. It's only
Right.
for special things. But no, I can use it every day.
Yeah.
I can handle that.
Yeah, for sure. It's meant to be used.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Okay.
I've started using them again.
Okay, cool. All right, so work notebook. What's gonna be your next work notebook now that that one's full?
Great question.
Okay,
that
so this
leads
goes
me
into,
to this.
Okay.
So I use this regular size traveler's notebook for pretty much my whole life. Everything, I carry it around with me every single day. So it's got I should just show you. Take the pen out.
The love potion.
Yes,
That's called, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the Esterbrook
Esterbrook.
Love Potion. This was another one of the things that I first featured, I believe, on our Instagram. And then I remember matching it to my pen too, because I always do that. I love to do that with my pens when I
yourself.
can. I really did. I really did. It's hard not to. It's hard not to. Okay, so I have my first insert here, which is the monthly. And really, this was what I was using for pretty much the
past many months, I would just dump everything in here. So like I know there's like a monthly and a weekly. I've just started using a weekly just because I feel like this is starting to get really full. And so I just kind of write everything in here. And you mentioned I use a lot of color.
Yeah.
I don't have a system for it. I try to because I don't have a moment where all of my pens are inked at the same moment. Sometimes it's like, oh, like I ran out of this blue at some point.
Yeah.
And I couldn't use the blue anymore for whatever kind of code I was trying to use. So I was just like, all right, I'll just use a different color. So it's just a very colorful little calendar that I have here.
That's fun. Wow, you're busy. You got a lot of plans.
Thank you.
That's so fun.
Yeah, and so that's why I started. I think I started wanting to do like a weekly spread. So let's go to the weekly that I've started. So this was, I think, last week. It's kind of more where I like the second page where I can just kind of throw like random notes here, some things that I overhear. So like here, this was where Sofia, she told me about this restaurant because that's where she went for her birthday for dinner, and it sounded really good. So I wanted to make sure that I had the address and the name so that I could actually go to it someday because she really recommended the chicken soup. And I love soup. I love a good soup. So maybe one day I'll go and check that out.
Cute. So, you know how Travelers, this is like the horizontal plus memo, right? The weekly plus memo.
Yes.
You know how they have the vertical format as well? Was that a decision point for you at all? Like deciding between the vertical weekly and the horizontal weekly? Or were you just immediately like, I'm not the vertical?
I immediately was like, I'm not vertical. You know why? Because I bought, like most people, 2 Hobonichis. Okay, maybe not most people. I bought the A6 and the A5 cousin.
Okay.
And they have the weekly vertical, right?
Yes.
So
The A5 does.
The A5 does, right. The A6 does not. I wasn't using that. I wasn't a fan. And they're not here right now because I haven't been using them.
Yeah, okay.
But I will have a purpose for them.
Yeah.
I'll have a purpose for them.
Okay.
So yeah, I really wanted the horizontal. I think I like working across this way too because I like that the lines go this way, and sometimes these little notes like line up with like the week. Like I think I try to.
Yeah, no, they do. You can.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of notes do you put on the right side? Just like, what do you put on the right versus on the left? If you are using if it is pretty like consistent for the day.
So on the left, it's what I have pre-scheduled.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then on the right, it's a little bit more fun things, some things that pop up during that day. Right. Like, so I was talking to Lauren.
Yeah.
Who's also on the product team about some leather journal covers. Because I was looking at other ones. I was curious.
Yeah, okay.
And so I wrote down the names here that she recommended to me.
Yeah, because she has like a pink one.
She does. I'm not gonna lie, the pink is really cute.
Yeah, we have even more people on the team who haven't done the Techo Kaigis, and they also use a lot of cute stationery, which is it's amazing. I love seeing everybody using their stationery. It really makes me so happy. And Lauren sits like right at the entrance when we go in the warehouse, and every morning I just see her perched there, like writing in her pink, beautiful, perfect looking planners with her pink stationery. It's all color coordinated. It makes me so happy.
It's so great. It's so great. I could never be color coordinated because I just love all the colors.
Yeah, you do. You do. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's colorful.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. So this is pretty new for you, the weekly.
Yes, it's pretty new for me. I think I'm liking it so far just because when I was using the monthly, like let's just go back to see how full that was. It kind of started feeling like when I would have many days where I would do like 3 things, it wouldn't fit anymore, and then it just kind of felt cluttered.
Yeah, I can see that.
And so that's why I'm kind of like expanding more into the weekly, where now things can breathe more, and then I think everything can just have its space.
Cute. Okay, cool.
So you asked me about my next Yoseka.
Yeah, like your work notes, right?
Notebooks. I've got this grid refill, which I have yet to decorate the covers. I feel like I end up with so many stickers and washi tape and stamps where I'm overwhelmed with options.
Oh my God, you should come to one of the journaling happy hours.
I really should.
Like
it always happens on a day where I end up with other things planned.
And you have lots of plans.
I do.
I had no idea. You have a bustling social life, Sarah.
Yeah, I've been hanging out with a lot of friends. It's summer.
That's amazing.
So that I go out a lot. And then I have my voice lessons. And then I've been trying to roller skate more.
Wow.
And then I've got therapy.
Love that.
So yeah,
you're a busy gal.
I'm pretty busy, and so I'm exploring more with how I plan that out on paper. So your second notes, It's the grid. And I was using the plain applica. So I really do like that with the grid. I do have more guidance here, and it just feels a little bit more official for some reason. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why.
How's the paper treating you? I mean, it's MD paper. So
It's MD paper, so of course
still.
I love it.
Yeah, you don't miss the applica like super smooth paper. It's like so coated.
I miss it a little.
You miss it a little.
I miss it a little, but I do love, because I carry this around me everywhere, I don't feel like I'm forgetting anything. So like, because I carry this around everywhere with me by default, I would try to remember, I would remember to bring this little guy. And then my bag gets really heavy.
Yeah.
And so if I can just keep it all in one, I don't have to worry about it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Do you bring this with you even if you're like going out?
I try to.
You do?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
So like when I go to my voice lessons, I try to bring this.
Okay.
And if I'm not bringing this, I'm bringing this one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So then sometimes I'm carrying
I know.
these three.
Yeah. We're all guilty of it.
Yeah.
Well, this is so cute. I love how you've decorated it too with the ribbon and the lace and the little
And I've
charms.
got charms here too.
So cute.
Little sea stars. This one's
cute.
a flower. And then so if I'm not carrying this one, I've got this kind of catch-all little brain dump notebook for more swatches, song lyrics, random thoughts, inspiration, doodles, quotes, reminders, etc. And I'm almost done with it.
Oh, wow.
So, like I said, if I'm not carrying my little like brain dump mental health journal, I'm probably gonna have some of that in here.
Yeah.
So this would be if I forgot my little applica, there would be some work notes in here. Just so I make sure I'm putting everything on paper. Like here, the first page was a couple months in when I started. I wanted to log everything that I had inked here. So like I've got my Pro Gear Slim, my Esterbrook, my Kakuno, the DIY Kaweco, and then my Pro Gear Cantaloupe here. And then I've got some song lyrics here. I really
That you write?
No. Sometimes I love
sure.
music so much. Sometimes
Yeah.
there's a song that really resonates with me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't put the name here, but this one is a song by Mitski. I can't remember the title.
Wait,
So-
this is the second time Mitski's come up, I think. Dennis yesterday had drawings of Mitski
Oh my god.
in his sketchbook.
that's
Yeah,
lovely.
they're really good.
That's really
You should merge your lyrics with his sketches.
Ooh. Oh my god, that'd be so much fun. It'd be so much fun, yeah. And like this one's from a musical that I saw rather recently called Maybe Happy Ending. And so there's a song that the female protagonist sings that I really like and relate to. So I wanted to write down the lyrics here.
Yeah.
Here's when I did a proper currently inked page with everything. You'll see like the love potion is on here twice because then I ran out and I was like, ooh, I really love this Robert Oster dark chocolate ink.
Ah.
I usually, because I do color, this one really surprised me because this brown is a little bit more like warm. So it felt like I had a little bit more oomph to it.
Yeah,
'Cause
I like
normally-
this dark chocolate ink.
It's
That's
beautiful.
pretty brown.
It's beautiful,
Yeah.
and it does look like dark chocolate. And then like I've got my smoothie here twice because I've tried the different orange inks because I'm really
These are
into the
two different oranges?
Yeah, this one's
Whoa.
the Lennon Toolbar.
They look so similar.
They do,
Yeah.
but they're a little different.
Okay.
This one's more yellow, and this one is a little bit more like corally.
Yeah.
And so this is the Lennon Toolbar Spring 2026 paper Mulberry, and this is the Sailor Ink Studio 473, which is being discontinued. So I wanted to see how they would match, and of course they do match because they're both Sailor. So
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised with how they matched. And then here's some more ink swatches because I think just even looking here and then even my previous notes, I gravitate really towards like pinks. And then oranges, like I really love this sherry actually. That might be what I do for my cantaloupe mix.
Yeah, you're not the first person to talk about this ink, Sherry. It's a very pretty color.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's like the one lone brown in there. Though.
Yeah,
It's a good
brown's
the
coming
sesame oil.
up. Brown's coming up. And so like here, here's like a little entry that I did when I didn't have my little journal notebook on there. And so
Okay.
I was like, and because I do love my travelers, I was just like sitting in a cafe, just like writing with it. And so it just fit really nicely. And I didn't have it with me today, but I usually use like the metal Penco clip, the ivory.
Yeah.
And I would just clip that here. But lately, again, because I love looking at new product, I've been using this twip.
Oh.
And I really
could see
like-
that being really good for the travelers.
It's pretty dang good.
Wow, it's perfect for the travelers.
pretty good. It's not my most elegant.
Wow.
And it just keeps it open.
That's great.
And like this is free too. It's just at the sides.
Wow.
And then if I want to flip through, whoops. Well, that'll flip through.
Wait, that's awesome.
And I can just
I didn't
keep
realize
going,
it did that.
And then just hold it back
Yeah,
down.
this is like a product demo. It's like a bonus product demo.
I am assisted product, so I'm just a little.
You had to do that.
I had to do that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I've been loving it. It works really well with my notebooks. I use it because it is adjustable. Again, like I use the many different sizes I've got because I've got the Travelers, this little tiny guy, and then this around this like A5 size.
Yeah.
It just kind of maybe not the. I've not tried it with this one because this one's really little. Could probably work. Yeah, it could work. But anyway, because it is adjustable, it works with all the notebooks I use. And I just use this one clip.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. Wow. Ooh.
Right?
Do I need one?
I love it.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Are there any other notebooks that you want to show us?
Yes. Okay. So I'll start with this one. This one I got at CW Pencil many, many years ago. I think when they had their last day of being open. And so
I remember that.
I wanted to leave with a relic of a notebook of theirs that they worked on with Emilio Braga. And
Yeah.
so then for a while I felt really precious about this notebook, like I didn't want to use it, but then I started going to therapy and I was like, well, what better way to use it than with this beautiful bright orange notebook?
Yeah.
And so that's what I did from 2022, 2023 of August. I finished it this year, mainly because I didn't complete it in my year of therapy with that therapist. I love that it's the hardcover, just because the last few notebooks I've shown are soft cover. And so I think having it hardcover just feels more weighty. And it's like a classic composition book style, like with how I put the sticker here. So it just felt more luxurious for such vulnerable thoughts
Yeah.
in my therapy journal.
That makes sense. Do you write after therapy sessions? Like what's a therapy journal, I guess? That's my question.
Right.
Yeah.
So for me, my therapy journal was before sessions.
Oh,
it would
before.
be like what I want to. It would be a mix. So it would be before like what I want to talk about in therapy.
Oh, okay.
And then I would be in therapy and I would try to talk about those. And then I would jot down what my therapist was saying. So this notebook is not pretty because I'm just trying to scribble down whatever my therapist is saying. And then once we end the session, and then I would kind of combine the thoughts at the end. So it's beginning, middle, and end.
Oh wow.
those
Okay.
sessions,
Is it recommended by your therapist, or was it an idea you had?
It was an idea I had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's such a good idea, actually.
It's
Like
really
that,
nice.
I was thinking like your therapist should have told you to do that.
She just told me to write.
That's such a good idea. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and so I think because then I came to these sessions with something I wanted to talk about.
Right.
And then we would talk about them. Or we wouldn't talk about them at all because something else would come up where I'd be like, oh, actually, I didn't write about that. And then after, it's like, okay, we didn't talk about this, but we did talk about this and how it relates to this. So it just kind of felt like all of my spaghetti mess of thoughts were slowly being combed through with these entries.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a therapy notebook, therapy journal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love it. And it's so bright and colorful.
It is. It is the perfect one for it, I feel like.
It is.
Yeah, and
It
I'm
is.
glad you finally convinced yourself to use it, even though
Me
it
too.
is. Yeah,
Me too.
It makes it more special.
It does. And I still go through this sometimes because I am still in therapy. I have a different therapist now since then. And since finishing this notebook, I started this one.
Okay.
Which is a big change because it's black. The cover is black.
Yeah.
But it's got this little plastic like sleeve around it. So I've been filling it. I've got these 2 Polaroid pictures I took of my cats. I cannot remember how old they were in these photos, but it was maybe a couple years ago. So I think she might have been 4 and she might have been 3 years old.
So cute.
Yeah, they were my first pets, like as an adult. Yeah, so I've tucked them in here,
Okay.
and it's kind of like reassuring. Like even if this notebook isn't super bright and colorful like this one, I've got my cats here with me, and I'll probably fill it with more. Like I've got this postcard from when I bought some nail polish online that I thought was really pretty.
Yeah.
I've got this here, which was from like a book promo from my last job. From the author, like sometimes they do little art print goodies, and so I included that here. And I'll probably fill it with more.
Cute. Okay. So this is like therapy journal 1, therapy journal 2.
Exactly.
I see.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so here I've kept this little I've got this 8 things to do before 8 a.m.
I like
to
that
reset your
paper.
nervous system. Yeah, it's kind of like, where did I get this from?
It's like the library thing.
Yes, it's like those library little punch cards.
Yeah.
I just kind of like the format with the due date and the borrower's name. I'm not following it, of course, but I kind of like the list.
It's like a list.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I try to do some of these things before 8 a.m. to reset my nervous system. I can't remember who said this, but I got this idea from, I truly just wrote this down from a YouTube video I saw. And so I thought it was really sweet. So I kind of summarized it here for me to do in the mornings.
Cute.
And so I keep that tucked in there as a reminder every morning. And so this is actually the same sticker, because Caroline, I think, designed these. This is the same sticker from the same sticker pack, and I went with
book
blue.
plates?
Yeah, because I titled this one as my year of therapy. I titled this one Whisper of the Heart, because it is kind of like, my inner heart workings.
That's so pretty.
Whisper of the Heart is a movie title by Studio Ghibli.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a really sweet movie.
I see.
It's about kids following their passion.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's pretty old. It's pretty old,
Okay.
but it's one of my favorites. Yeah, so I started that pretty recently. It's Tomoe River paper, so it is so much fun to write in this with a fountain pen. Unfortunately, the Emilio Braga, as much as I love it, it's not the most fountain pen friendly.
Yeah, but it's special for other reasons. I feel
Exactly,
like,
exactly.
Yeah. That's not what they're trying to go for.
No.
Yeah.
But because I've been using fountain pens a lot more lately, a lot of different colors, it's good to use a paper that will fully showcase that.
Yeah.
So let's go here. So something I've been doing now that I wasn't doing in my other journal is I got the new LCN date stamp, which has been really therapeutic for me, because then I can just kind of stamp through every day. I start my mornings journaling, actually, because going back to my little 8 a.m. things to do.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of journaling to start my day, just to get my thoughts in order.
You do morning pages.
I do morning pages.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so then I use the LCN date stamp for the date, which I think adds a lot of whimsy. I love
I
these
love the LCN date stamp.
the little,
I haven't really seen it. I haven't seen this.
It's so
How
cute. And then the
cute.
stars.
Is this the same stamp?
It's the same stamp, but it's a different frame. It's
You
in the
just
same
changed
set.
the frame.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
cute.
So cute. So for my morning pages, I pull a tarot card for the day, and I have this tarot deck that comes with a book. So I'll write which card I pull, if it's reversed, and then there's bullet points for what that might mean. I'm not super versed in tarot.
Yeah.
I'm still using the book and kind of leaning on it. So I will take one of the bullet points, and if there's something that I want to keep in mind throughout the day, I'll write that down here. Which is very funny, because this one was write in a journal or notebook to get clearer on what you want, and I was well, I already do that, so I really did think that was a really sweet note, and I wanted to include that in my journal to write, because that's what I've been doing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so pretty. I love that. So you do a page a day mostly?
Mostly, yeah.
Okay. You always do this kind of structure with the stamp, the quote, and then
Yes.
kind of thing?
Yeah, I've been trying to. If it's not the stamp, it'll be a strip of washi tape
Okay.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. But so this has become not just your therapy journal, but sort of your morning pages reflective notebook, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And some of what would go in here, would that ever go into that fourth refill of your traveler's notebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Again, because I don't want to carry this, and then sometimes these.
Yeah.
I would just take this one out.
The
and then work
traveler's
with-
is the portable version of everything.
Exactly.
I see.
Exactly. And then sometimes too, if I've written in here and not in here, I'll make a note in my notebook that I wrote in my travelers. So that if I ever want to go back to, because I love looking back where I've come from, what thoughts I'm having, if they're still the same, where I can find it.
Okay.
Because I'm using a bunch of notebooks. Yeah.
Okay. I love that. All right, Sarah. Thank you so much for showing us your notebooks. I get that your notebook stack has sort of evolved a little bit since the beginning of the year. It sounds like you were gonna use a Hobonichi and it didn't quite work out for you, which is totally fine. You found your peace in the Traveler's Notebook, which is more customizable, and you realize the weekly vertical is not quite for you, which is so valid. I'm really excited to hear back from you at the end of the year to see what your 2027 notebooks and planners will look like. And I think we all really appreciate you showing us what you use. It was a lot of fun to look at how you use everything. And yeah, we are excited to hear an update from you at the end of the year. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited too, because now going through these, I'm like, I feel like I want more notebooks for different things. For like my voice lessons or my roller skating progress. Who knows? We'll see.
Who knows what's in store? Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you, Daisy.
Thank you. Up next, we have Sophia, and we will see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi, Daisy.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How
I'm
are
so
you
excited.
doing?
I'm doing great. I'm very excited to be here.
Yay.
Baby's first video.
Is it your first?
Yes,
it is, right?
It's my first video.
Aww.
Yeah. Yes, lots of firsts today.
Wow.
So very exciting.
Well, for those of you who don't know Sophia is our assistant warehouse ops.
Yeah.
What is your title?
Yeah, it's assistant operations lead.
Mouthful.
Yeah, it is quite a mouthful. But yeah.
What do you do? I mean, like, I have to say, like, we've been moving our warehouse, and you've been essential. You've been so, like, I don't know how we would have done this without you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's basically just, I help Neil out a lot. It's like, that's basically, I'm Neil's minion. I'm kidding. But yeah, no, I mean, basically whatever the company needs at the time, like I will put out fires, I will organize things so that everything moves smoothly. Basically, I just get rid of like obstacles that we have in our day-to-day, you know?
Yeah.
It changes so much. But yeah, that's basically the job. That's the gig.
Yeah, you've done a little bit of everything. And
Definitely.
you actually started less than a year ago at the end of last year. You were supposed to be joining just temporarily.
Yes, I was a seasonal worker.
A seasonal, yeah.
And then I think I just started asking so many questions that Neil was like, "Oh, maybe you could help with some things around here, like operationally."
I think Neil liked you. He was like, "Oh, I could see myself working with Sophia."
Me too.
You know?
I was like, "I would love to stay here forever." Yes, thank you, Neil.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was really great. I had a great experience working seasonally, and then he was like, "Oh my God, would you like to come back?" And I was like, "Yes, please." Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really, really exciting, and I'm very happy to be here.
It's kind of hard to believe you've only been here for like, less than a year, because I don't know, like you really add a lot to the team.
Thank you.
I think everybody loves you. You're so wonderful to speak with and to work with. You're so kind and
oh my God, you guys, you're so kind. Oh my God.
No, really. So you've been great.
Thank you. Yeah, the team is absolutely lovely. So I'm very happy to work every day. I get out of bed, I'm like, yay, another day at Yoseka. So
You're so cute.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's
very
fantastic.
lucky to have you.
I'm very lucky to be here.
Okay, so this is Sophia's first Techo Kaigi, and we saved the best for last. She's also the last person on the team to go.
I know. Yeah, it's been a while. Like, because of the move, scheduling has been wild, but I was like, please let me do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you.
I was like, we're definitely gonna do it. So here we are with Sophia. I'm so excited for you all to meet her. And without further ado, do you want to show everybody what planner or notebook you've been using this year and how and for what?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
so this is my Hobonichi Weeks. Yes, beautiful.
Oh,
yeah.
It's the year of the horse.
Year of the horse.
Yeah. You're not a horse.
No,
Okay.
I'm a tiger.
You're a tiger.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But I respect the horse. I really do. Like I think I read somewhere it was like, this is a year to be wild and free, and I was like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be a wild horse this year. Like
Yes.
I needed something, and that was kind of the energy that I wanted this year.
Totally.
So like, and also coming into this role, like it requires a lot of confidence, and like I just wanted that movement and like, but yeah, I love it. So I saw this cover and I was like, of course, my horse.
Yes, your horse. So Hobonichi Weeks, and how have you been using it? You use it, I see you using it like every day.
Yeah, I try to use it like every morning. Basically, I've been doing like general planning for life. And then I've also been doing it for like a doodle every day to just kind of keep that, like I draw once in a while. I like to illustrate.
You're an artist.
Yes, I'm an artist. I make like stop motion puppets also. But yeah, that like drawing is like just something that I want to keep up with every day. So this is a great way to just doodle something because I use it for like, you know, the biggest thing that happened this week or like my mood or, you know, anything. So it's been a great tool.
Seeing the doodles. We keep talking about the doodles.
Yes.
So we have to show everyone. Sofia's like such a creative person. And I think that's what makes you so fun for the operations role because it could be like a boring role, but you make it fun because you're not boring.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think out of the box.
Yeah, totally.
So, yeah.
So you're very creative. Thanks. You snuck in there that you also do stop motion puppets.
Yes.
They're amazing.
Thank you.
Like these full-sized puppets, Sofia does like amazing detail with them.
Thank you.
I've seen pictures and they're just like, I don't know. It's an uncommon talent.
Yeah, it's very niche. It's
very niche.
Super niche. Yeah. But yeah, I have so much fun with it. I make like music videos all the time. So yeah.
You're so good.
Hopefully, yeah, I'm honestly, fingers crossed, I kind of want to do one like for a postcard or something, like make some puppets. So we'll see. Maybe it's in the future, maybe. We'll see.
That sounds so fun.
But
oh my God, that sounds so fun.
I thought it would be super cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, just an idea. Just an idea. Just a creative idea.
Let's take a look inside your Hobonichi Weeks. I noticed also you have you have a cover on it.
Yes.
You have a little one of these mini KonMari clips on it, and then you have a ballpoint pen in here. So I'm assuming that's kind of like your essentials.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because I didn't know anything about Hobonichi. I didn't know anything about the planner world. I like kind of terrible ADHD sometimes, so planners and I never got along. You know, it was just hard to like write down things and like the formats never worked for me. And then this year, I was talking to the rest of the team when I started working here, and they're like, oh yeah, because I came in during Hobonichi season. Yeah. So they were like, oh, have you never heard about it? I was like, no, I've never heard about Hobonichi.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a Weeks because I was like, that seems like a fun format. Like I'd flip through it and I was like, I could work with this. And now it's like, I use it every day. It's fantastic. It's such a good use. Like I like the formatting. It really works with my brain too. It's like super easy and like beginner friendly. So I love it. It's fantastic.
I have to say, like for somebody who has to keep track of so much like going on at Yoseka, like the fact that you have ADHD.
No, I know. I actually feel like it makes it better. I know.
Like,
I think
maybe it's the Weeks.
It is the Weeks. Thank you, Hobonichi. Yeah. I mean, I think like because like my brain goes a mile a minute. I think it actually works for the job. Like it's because it's so like it changes so much and it keeps moving. Like, you know, I think I have it all in here. But yeah, like when it comes to my life though, like outside of work, I don't know what it is about work specifically, but I'm very like driven, focused, I can do it. Yeah. But then when it comes to like other life things, I will forget something if it's like planned months in advance, like I will completely forget. So having a planner like this is fantastic. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I use it for basically.
Okay,
like,
great.
Everything outside.
I can't wait. Let's take a look inside.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, oh yeah, and I got influenced by the team to buy these things, and I was like, oh my God, it is so useful.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, this is where I keep all my bits and bobs. These are like little stickers that are at the warehouse that I love. This one is like super holographic. I don't know if you can see it super well, but I love it. And yeah, I just keep it like, I've been decorating in here, keeping it super cute. Aww. You gave me this sticker actually.
It's from Abby.
Yes, and I love it. I was like, oh, beautiful start to the planner.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then I've been also like, I don't keep a lot of stuff in the weeks, or not the weeks, the months planning. Yeah. But here and there, I've been writing things in that are important, and I've been using stamps also for birthdays. That's also super important. Yeah. But these are things that like, I don't know, it's nice to keep it all here. It's nice to fill it out. Yes, I was gonna mention them. These are like the Mindwave Cat Life stickers. And when I looked at the sheet, I was like, oh my God, they're perfect. There's like one for every month at least.
Okay, I have to interrupt because you guys have to know something about Sophia, which is that like when I met her, like within the first week, I was like, okay, I always have to ask like, what stationery do you use?
Yes.
And yeah, you didn't use that much stationery, but
my sticker collection.
You have so many stickers.
So many.
And they're all of cats.
Yes.
And she's like kind of a stationary person, but she doesn't, she says she's not a stationary person, right? But she has so many stickers.
I do.
But also then all her stickers and all of her stuff is like cats.
Yes.
But then I'm like, okay, do you have a cat? No, she doesn't have a cat.
I'm allergic to cats. It's like, I don't know, I feel like the universe is playing a cruel joke on me because I'm like, I love them so much. Please let me have one. And it's like, no, not allowed.
But you have every other form of cat there is to be imagined. So anyway, that's just like, you were basically like, you were a stationary person like in hiding. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. No, my sticker collection is like so obscene, honestly.
It really is. Yeah, you have like this huge sticker
binder
book.
that's like this thick. It's huge. And working here has not helped the collection get smaller.
Well, at least you have somewhere to put them now.
Enormous. No, exactly. And so that's the thing too, like I knew that I had to include stickers in the planner. Just like, I don't know, it just gives me so much joy to look at them and like have these beautiful little designs, and like these cats are so cute. And I don't know, they're just so whimsical. Like I love this one. I had such an idea for this one. I'm obsessed with these little ones with the little raincoats and the raindrops, so adorable. And so for April, I was like, oh, I want to do April showers, bring May flowers, and there they are. And it was like,
wow, that worked out
cute,
so perfectly,
right? And like every time I look at it, I'm like, that's adorable, and it just makes me so happy. So that's kind of, I feel like
love.
Yeah, I think that's the thing too. Like I think starting in this Hobonichi and like finding the joy in planning also.
Yeah.
Like I think that was kind of the component that was missing before, because it felt so like, oh, I have to do this to remember these things and like, you know, keep up with my life. But now it's like, oh, this is a fun little space where I can enjoy my life or like see the joy in my day-to-day, you know, and like bring it back to something exciting and fun that I can always reference basically.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of like the start of this. There's my birthday. Had to do the mermaid cat. Super cool.
Cute.
But yeah, and then for some of these, I've also done like seasonal fruits and veggies, which is really fun. But yeah, Stationery Fest. Oh my God, guys.
Oh my
it's coming.
God.
Yeah, actually, you gave me this sticker and I was like, God, that works so well for these 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But yeah, I love finding that too, like a really good sticker placement.
I love that.
the Speedo. I think it's just so cute. Yeah, so that's what I do like the months for. It's basically also dates that are super important. Like, oh, I have this big event that I planned months in advance, but I'm not gonna remember it like the start of the month. So like it's good to keep it here. And yeah, I use this one. I use this little gray bookmark to note where I am, which month I'm on.
Yeah, I do that too. Okay, so what about the weeks? Like the bulk of it is the weeks, right?
Yes.
Can we see some of the weeks?
The weeks is where I get nuts. This is where I doodle. I do a little doodle on this side. At the top, it's always like something I've baked or something I've eaten that's really delicious.
Cute.
Yeah, I really like food. My mom is a great cook and I've always, you know, had really delicious food all my life. So like I like to appreciate the food, and like especially when there's a lot of effort put into it. And I like to appreciate my own food. Like this is a carrot cake that I made as like a birthday gift for 3 of my friends. It's basically carrot cake on the bottom, cheesecake in the center, and then carrot cake on top again. And it's covered in a cream cheese frosting.
Oh my God.
I know, it was
mouth is watering.
decadent. But I had to like, I don't know, there's like, because there was so much effort put into it, I'm like, I have to memorialize it somehow.
And now it is.
Yeah, and this is the first page where I started doing this format, and I just fell in love with it and I kept doing it. But yeah, basically here's all the stuff that I need to do throughout the week. And like, I'm not always amazing at keeping up with it sometimes, but it is really a nice place to like, you know, take a moment, think about what I have to do for the week, like if I can get to it, and just have it written out here. Yeah, no, I love doing it like that. But yeah, and then this is kind of like, so I came up with a little character for the Hobonichi, like kind of my Hobonichi mascot, or like my planner mascot. Yeah, it was modeled after my grandma's farm cat because she's so cute. And of course, as Daisy said, I am obsessed with cats. So obviously the little mascot had to be a cat. And yeah, this was my first full week as assistant operations lead. So I drew her in a little business suit or like a blazer with a little a briefcase because I was feeling very official.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
But yeah, so that's basically the format. Like here's everything that I need to do and like little fun things, and then, you know, food that I enjoyed that week, and a little doodle. So yeah, here's some more doodles. So I went to Katz's Deli for the first time, and I had their.
I remember that.
Yes. I make a big deal about my week. Also, I
love hearing about your week.
I know. I love hearing about everyone's week, and I'm always like, yay! I love hearing about it.
You always have something fun to report back on, like from the weekend. You're always doing something.
Well, yes, of course, I have to. I mean, we live in New York. I feel like if you don't do something fun on the weekend, like, what are you doing?
Oh, I love that. Yeah,
but yeah,
it's true.
No, and this is like, I go with my boyfriend a lot. We love to explore the city and like go to new places. And like I, as a New Yorker, like born and raised, I'm like, there's no way that I haven't, like it's crazy that I haven't been to Katz.
Yeah.
So it was such a fun experience to finally go and eat this big sandwich.
Yeah.
And it was delicious. It's worth every cent, genuinely. But yeah, I don't think, I haven't started it here, but there's like, once I start getting into bigger events, here's the snow day. There she's like getting all cozy at home. That was literally me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Decadent hot chocolate, some pasta.
Aww.
Yeah.
Aww.
This one, that's the thing too. Another thing that I realized is like, sometimes the drawings are kind of mid. They're kind of whatever.
Well, yeah, they're just they're just like quick doodles.
No,
right?
exactly. But like that is what I like about it as well. There's no pressure to make it perfect. It's just kind of like,
just for fun.
Yeah, just for
yourself.
fun. Just to like let it out almost. You know, like this is how I was feeling this week. And this was like, this week was crazy.
Mid.
Yeah, they're kind of mid. Like this one is kind of whatever. Like it was cool. Like I baked a lot that week. I made I made a galette de roi. Yeah, galette de roi. It's like my favorite French pastry ever. It's almond, it's delicious.
Focaccia?
It's like, yes, and I made focaccia. I actually brought some in for the team that week, I remember. But yeah, it was so delicious. And I love to bring in baked goods. But yeah, this is me braving the blizzard. This is me walking over a snow mound in my snow boots.
So cute.
But yeah, I love to do a little doodle. It's just so fun. Even if it's kind of like sketchy like this, you get the vibe. Yeah, I started a writing class this week and that was super fun. Okay, this is where it starts. So basically I also have this format where it's like the big thing that's happening this weekend. So like cinnamon rolls with my friend Bree. And so then it's at Sunday morning, which is like a cafe, and then at 9 a.m. And then I think I like go and refine this format later on, but it was just like, you know, I started doing it like that, and I just really liked how almost official it was.
Like, it's like your highlight plan of the week.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It was like, this is the big thing. So yeah, I just love the format. And also it's great for like, where is Sunday morning? Like, I think later I start adding the address and it feels even more official. And that's what I love about it. But yeah. So yeah, here's Valentine's Day. We have a little Cupid.
So cute.
Cat.
So cute.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, snow day.
Oh my gosh.
That was really cute.
We had so much snow this year.
Yes.
Hair day.
I know, it was canceled.
Oh, right.
Okay, you guys are gonna see the saga of my hair. Like, it was so funny too, because we were talking about it and I was like, it's in my planner. Like, I planned this day.
Yeah.
And we were going to take photos for the team.
Right.
And then you were like, okay, we'll move it so that your hair will be ready. I was like, I can't believe I'm holding everyone up for my hair.
Well, I don't think that was like the only reason
it
worked out that way. You were like, I would love if the photo day was after my hair day. And I was like, I'll keep that in mind, Sophia.
Exactly.
No promises.
No promises.
But it worked out. It
worked out. And I was devastated that this was canceled, but it was like a crazy snow day. So I was not going to be able to make it to the hairdresser. But yeah, this is when I started. I also, like, speaking of illustration, I was working on a children's book for a while. So this is like, the theme was basically this little boy, and he like counts sheep at night, but they become real and they don't let him sleep. So this is like, you're gonna see a lot of sheep in here, but There's a little cat with a sheep on her head trying to get to sleep, but she can't. Yeah, this is Stardew Valley. Let me see. Oh yeah, here. So this is finally I get my hair done.
Yeah.
So I changed up the design of the cat, and now she's got like little stars on her. Yeah. And so yeah, I think at some point also like I would love to ink the entire sketchbook. I think once I'm done with it, I think I'm gonna ink it and color it. But I think again, like I think if I did it now, it'd be too much pressure. Like I don't want it to be so solid. Like I like the fact that everything's in pencil and it's not like super what's it called, like concrete, fixed. So I think once I get my new Hobonichi for next year, I'm going to ink it up. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, so she's gonna have like a calico color scheme.
I can't wait to see that. Like I'm so excited for that.
Yeah.
You should do it on a week off.
Yes.
Like that's the time to do it.
No, exactly.
Then you're also, that's usually when I get my planner ready for the next year too.
Yes, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, I'm very excited for that. Yeah, then that was picture day. This is when we actually took the photos for the team and I got put on the website, so exciting.
Cute.
And yeah, and this is it. Again, my friend Bree is really coming in clutch.
Yeah.
It was their birthday, so celebration, which is hilarious. But yeah, at 3 p.m. and then at the Johnsons, Troutman Street. So yeah, it was super cute. I made their birthday cake also. It was a coconut Raffaello cake. It's like the what are they called? The Ferrero Rocher, but the coconut version.
Yeah.
So it was just like a really decadent cake as well. A lot of coconut. But it was great. Yeah, this week I went to Mocha. So it's me with like all my stickers. I have to like draw out the stickers, but I bought way too many stickers.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there
Cute,
it is again.
cute.
Yeah, 11 a.m. And it's, yeah, I love that. This week, very solid. But I watched The Hidden Fortress. Yeah, I actually have some movies in here, like movies that I really liked. Sometimes it's the highlight of the week, you know? I just love Kurosawa, so this was a great week. But yeah, let me see here. Oh wait, there's one that's funny. Yeah, this one I wanted to highlight because it's hilarious. The highlight of the week was that this week was bananas.
And then you drew a banana.
I drew a banana with a banana cake,
little
feet at the
popping
bottom.
out of them. So cute.
Yes. Yeah, no, this week was really, like, it was crazy, but I also baked a lot of banana things. So I have a banana crumb cake with glaze and a coffee made with homemade banana milk. So that was really funny. But yeah, all right, let me skip around. Yeah, so then this was like, yeah, I got a little massage this day. I just really like this drawing.
That's so cute. I haven't seen that one.
I know, I love this one. And it was great. I really needed it. I think, yeah, no, this is not after the move, but this was like weeks leading up to the move. So all the planning was like solid, but it was like really an effort. So it was a great treat. And yeah, this is like, again, what I'm like, harping back on, which is like this, like enjoying these little moments of life and like highlighting them in my day-to-day, and like, yeah, the joy of planning and the joy of life, right? Like putting it all in one place to refer to. Yeah, this week I went rafting. I went rafting again with Bree.
We need to name her.
I know. I think the thing is, like, her name, my grandma's farm cat's name is Misha.
Okay.
So I think, like, in my head it's Misha.
Misha.
But it's also kind of me. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe we'll find her like a middle ground name.
Right.
Mifia.
Yeah, Sofia. And you love Miffy.
I love Miffy. Yeah, I'm a big Miffy girl. I love her so much. But yeah, I also really like this fish that's like gasping. Like, it's so good. Yeah, oh my God. Argentina wins. This was one of the earlier games. We know how it shook down.
Yeah,
but
spoilers.
Spoilers. But yeah, it was a huge week. I loved the World Cup. It was so fun. And like highlighting that, being a part of the history, very fun. This is when I turned 28. This is my birthday week. Yeah, so that's me with my 28. Now I'm 28. Yeah. And it was so,
Sofia.
yeah, it was so fun. Yeah, oh my God. Speaking of the World Cup, also, I have like Argentina match, and then I had a little son, and it was really cute. And then I would put down the score also. And it was just a really fun way to keep track of how everything was going. But yeah, very fun.
Sweet.
Yes. We have 4th of July. Oh, I don't know why this is here. But yeah, this was really fun. And then, oh my God, this was the week of the warehouse move. I really like this drawing.
So cute.
Yeah, because I was, the chaos of this week was like, oh my God. You can see, like, I wasn't thinking about anything else, basically.
Right.
So yeah, just, I kind of blacked out this week, yes. But yeah, see, we're getting closer and closer. And this is just like the move week. But I try to do something fun at least every week. This week,
really do.
Yeah, I mean, I have to. Like, I have a zest for life.
You
so
do.
I have to keep it up, you know?
You're like a breath of fresh air wherever you go.
Thank you.
Yes.
But yeah, this week was so fun. This was Glossier was doing a pop-up event for their Bombdega. So it's all New York themed and it was super cute. So I drew a little Statue of Liberty kitty with an apple on her head. And yeah, I love New York. And I went to Thai Diner for the first time. Super popular Thai place, but it was delicious.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, we got rained on this week though. That was like the crazy storm week where
we were
hearing about soaked through, Luke and I. Yes. So it's also raining.
It's also raining. Yeah.
I had to make some allusion to it.
So good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, and this was this week. So I have a lot to write in. Oh no, sorry. I don't. This has already happened.
Oh.
But no, the big thing that I did this weekend was go see The Odyssey. That was so good. The movie was incredible.
So cute.
Yes, I highly recommend that everybody go watch it. It was fantastic.
I heard it's long.
It's super long, but genuinely, I could have watched 3 more hours. It was so good. I know. I'm a crazy movie person, so I was sad. But this story was it was really gripping, and it was just really great to experience. But yeah. And so this week,
and you guys got tickets. They're all sold out apparently.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We got it for the 2D. It was sold out for IMAX and 70 millimeter.
Okay.
So it's very fancy, but
because Autumn can't get tickets.
I know. It's really hard to get tickets. Although I kind of hacked the system. Next, I have to write it into my planner, but next Monday, I have off because this week we're working on Stationery Fest.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to New Jersey to hang out with my boyfriend and his parents to go see it again. But in 70 millimeter because they have more open seats there. So if you can get to New Jersey, do it, guys.
What's 70 millimeter?
70 millimeter is a type of film.
Oh.
So it gives it a different quality.
Oh, okay.
It's more, I don't know how to explain it. It's more, basically.
Okay.
It's just nicer. But yeah.
You're gonna watch this movie twice. Wow.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
it's that good,
Okay.
truly. I don't even like Christopher Nolan that much. So I was really shocked that I liked this movie, but it was fantastic. I could not recommend it more. But yeah, so that's about it. I mean, and then I have at the back of my planner, I've been keeping track of the days with my cute little friction stamp. You can kind of see him, but he's the little star. I put one here so that I knew what the stamp looked like.
He looks so cute down here.
Right? He's like, congratulations.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's been super fun to keep track of the days. We're on day 208, by the way, right now.
Are we?
Yes, we are. Okay. Yeah, I check every morning. I just
Do
go,
you
what?
really?
Yes.
You're so cute.
I go what day number is it?
Aww.
Thank you, Google.
That's so cute.
But yeah. So yeah, there's my day tracker, and then I keep little bits and bobs, stickers back here. And yeah, that's it. That's my whole planner.
Oh my God, there she is. Your very first Hobonichi.
My very first.
Your very first planner.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind
I mean,
of?
my serious planner.
Yeah,
all the other ones, they've come and gone, but this queen, strong.
I love it. It made me so happy to see all of your doodles of Nisha, Nithia, whatever her name is, TBA.
We'll figure it out. Maybe the
TBT.
comments can give us a good name.
Yeah, give us a good name.
My name is Sofia with an F, and then Misha, M-I-S-H-A.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for showing us. Do you think this system worked well for you? Do you think you might go with another weeks next year?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm already planning. I think next year I want to get a solid color cover so I can decorate with stickers, obviously.
I love that.
Yeah, or a fun pattern. I think that would be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, we can't wait to hear from you at the end of the year to see what planner you're using for 2027.
Thanks.
And yeah, thank you so much for joining the Techo Kaigi this time around.
Thank you. Thank you for including me.
Yes,
Yay.
totally. All right, guys, that's going to be it for Techo Kaigi Part 4. We hope you guys have enjoyed the series, and I have definitely been having fun reading all of the comments. I know we kept you waiting quite a while for this Part 4, so thank you so much for your patience. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to our channel. We post videos on stationery all the time. And in a few short months, we'll be doing our 2027 Techo Kaigi with everybody's planners and notebooks for the following year. So stay tuned for that.
Totally. Yay. I'm so excited.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys.
for watching.
Yeah,
Bye.